Every single innocent victim deserves justice, no matter what nationality they are or what country they're from, no matter they are native or foreign. Law shouldn't be misused to silence the victim speaking out the truth or transit the criminal records to the victim. So never try silence me. Respect a truthful recording. Don't destroy the true records of facts. As an individual, having been targeted by the Magrawashis, the evil Magrawashis in Ballincollig, Cork, together the local Ballincollig talker Gardaí, in Cork, Ireland, no one outsider can imagine how extremely hard it is for me to fight for justice that has been denied by them. They sacrificed my life to cover all up their crimes they committed against me over the past 2 more years and swept all their criminal facts under the carpet. By so far, I'm proud of myself for having made so many efforts standing up for justice, even though they have taken such despicable measures, strategies to have tortured me this much and destroyed my life completely. And yet, I haven't given up the right cause that I've been fighting for because I'm a determined and strong-willed person. However, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to hold on to, as it really seems no possibility for overturning all these wrongdoings, especially the judicial, the local Cork District Court, their failures of justice. And I don't deserve all this. My desperateness and devastatedness are reflected in these pages, but not limited to the pages. That 2-year restraining order, based on Magrawash's lies and misleading exaggerations, and loads of misrepresentations, and untrue, harmful statements about me, Magrawash's with her family gang groups made up against me, granted by that Judge John King at the Cork District Court, should never be granted in the first place, because giving untrue, as far as I know, to give untrue evidence, give false statements to the court, that is a criminal offense in the first place. So I don't know why that Judge John King allowed Magrawashis to swear lies to the court, give so many untrue, harmful statements about me, and denied me justice again following their failure from March 2023. It's a malicious legal action purported to abuse justice process and obstruct the fair trial of my trying to seek justice, and let the Magrawashis get away with all their criminal actions and malicious conduct. The 7-month jail sentence should have been prescribed for the real criminals Magrawashis in Ballincollig, Cork, not me. I have every single right to take the Magrawashis to court. And absolutely not just that one high court lawsuit against them, but the corrupt Judge John King had denied me access to full justice process by forbidding me contacting or even mentioning about Magrawashis. How is that possible for having been maliciously victimized by the Magrawashis for 2 more years, nearly 3 years now, having been maliciously defamed from the very beginning and damaged, harmed by the Magrawashis ever since March 2023. While as the victim, I'm forced to be silenced and not to speak out. Your melancholic Gardaí, talker Gardaí, took Margaret Wash's lies and made a false Garda report on behalf of her or on behalf of their family members, her helpers, which initiated the whole chain of injustices inflicted on me, and that forced me to protest for justice. So every single of my posting or my protesting is provoked by your Irish Gardaí or the evil Margaret Washes. However, your Cork District Court didn't serve me justice and had me publicly defamed via your court reporting by Irish Examiner Echo Live in September 2023. And I don't know how many fabricated convictions or charges are covered up in there. Yeah, in your Cork District Court. My online posts never cause any violent harassment or threats or fear to the Margaret Washes. But the Margaret Washes family member groups have violently harassed me and intimidated me too much through the past 1 to 2 years on my social media accounts. The Margaret Washes, they post themselves on the public Facebook pages with their profiles, photos, or details, whatever, to the public to allow everyone can see and access them. And then themselves presented their profiles pictures to my page. To gloat over my sufferings and miseries caused by them, as I said on my previous posts. So what's wrong with my defending myself by standing out, criticizing the Margaret Washes' unlawful actions and malicious conduct? By naming and shaming their defamation of my character with a melancholic talker Gardaí, by disclosing the miscarriage of failures of justice that has been covered up with Margaret Wash's lies. Why nobody even mentions all the violations of my human rights and legal rights before just simply threw me in jail?